Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rail back with another motherfucking piece of content for y'all, man. Yo, look, my people. So let me just keep y'all abreast to what's going on before we get into it. You see the title, so you know what type of time I'm on. First off, I've been catching up. I caught up on 3 seasons of The Chi, so a review is coming as soon as the newest episode drop. I am currently working on Godfather of Harlem. Almost do a season 1, so I'm gonna do a season 1 review right after this. So as soon as I get done with Godfather, I'm gonna do a season 1, and I'm gonna try to catch up to go episode by episode. Probably like I'm gonna figure it out. But my boy Albert Shaw, right? You know how I love my people in the comments. You know how I love it. I just love y'all. Y'all give me all the best ideas. So he wanted for me to do a review of my top 10 favorite movies, right? And I'm like, that's a dope idea. However, that's so I don't, when people do their top movies, it's just so, they get into the cinema and the cinematography and the lighting and the music and the great acting. Pish posh, fuck all that. Let's have some more fun. So let's do some fun shit. So I'm giving you top 10 guilty pleasure movies. Now, what does that mean? That means I'm finna run down a list to you of 10 movies that are complete trash. Like, just horrible movies by the sense of, like, what good film is. Like, if you're gonna compare everything to a fucking Oscar movie, you know what I'm saying? So these are kind of trash. A lot of them are very trash. And I want to know, after I'm done getting them comments, let me know how y'all feel about my 10 and drop your 10. Tell me, or just give me your 1. Drop your biggest guilty pleasure movie, all right? Y'all ready? Let's get into this shit, man. Let's have some fun. Number 10, I have Big Trouble in Little China. That's right. Fucking Kurt Russell is some truck driver who fucking stumbles his way into a Chinatown war with the mystical powers and shit. Like, it is, by all means, is filled with fucking one-liners.
I count to 3. I open that door, and we move out.
Everybody got that?
Ready? Follow the leader. 1, 2, 3. We may be.
It's terrible. It's a terrible movie. The fight scenes are pretty good. You know what I'm saying? As far as, fight scenes in the 80s go. Pretty good. The monsters or, one dude turns to a monster, You got fake ass Mortal Kombat characters, but low key, as I think about it, Mortal Kombat might have stole some of that shit from them. Cause this was in the 80s. Mortal Kombat didn't come out till later, so this was probably what inspired Mortal Kombat to be it, right? But it was beautifully cheesy. I mean, looking for a white woman with green eyes, or Asian girl with green eyes, I should say, is the most treasured thing you could find. So the whole movie is this old creepy dude trying to get a chick with green eyes so he could, like, use her soul for his youth, or like elevate to the next plane. But yeah, by all intents and purposes, it's complete trash, and I love it. Like, every time it comes on, I'm not gonna turn the channel. Like, Kurt Russell, this is in Kurt Russell's wheelhouse. Like, he's been Snake Plissken, you know what I'm saying? Those Escape from LA's and all that, those are trash movies by definition, but fucking terrific. And salute Kurt Russell. All right, that was number 10. Number 9, I have Waterworld. Yes, goddammit, Waterworld. Oh, with what's my man's name? Kevin Costner. Mr. Dances with Wolves, Mr. Field of Dreams, Mr. Postman, fucking Kevin Costner. Yes, Kevin Costner is, like, low-key, he does the longest movies I've ever seen. I've pretty much seen all his movies. But like his solo dolo movies where he's the star, it's been fucking, like, he's got 3-hour epics that you just sit there and, like, holy shit, this is a long ass movie. Do I have the time of day? But Waterworld, one of his shorter things, I think there's like 2 hours or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that short? But he's basically like, what, an evolved humanoid, because the world is completely populated with water. I don't know, it was an incident. It was just how the world goes. Maybe foreshadowing global warming, you know what I'm saying? So everybody on planet Earth is living on ships, right? And the bad guy is Dennis Hopper, right? He is the head honcho of the planet's largest fucking boat, and he runs shit, right? And his biggest goal in life is to find some land. Fair enough. You know, there's fucking water everywhere. It'd be nice to have some land. So as a result, they have items from the old world. There's a world of trade.
Paper. Have you ever seen paper? No.
There's all this, but apparently there's a little girl who has a map on her back, and then you have a mutant in Kevin Costner who can swim like dolphins. He's like a fake ass Aquaman. He's got gills and the whole nine, and he is the one that's going to protect her and make sure that she leads everybody to land. Like, that's the entirety of the movie. So he battles Dennis Hopper to protect the little girl, you feel me, and protect the future of all mankind. And it's a trash ass movie because, I mean, the acting was corny. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do much. He was silent most of the movie because he's supposed to be like fucking this mysterious character. But I love it. I love it. I love the cheesy scenes. I love the whack ass fight scenes. By the way, if you haven't seen it, spoiler alert. Well, all this is a spoiler. So, and this is old ass movies. But like I said, he had gills. Like, that was supposed to be the big reveal. Like, holy shit, how can he hold his breath this long? Like, he's fucking amazing. Cause he is a developed human. And he has gills. That's that. That was number 9. Coming in at number 8. All right, number 8 on my list is Can't Hardly Wait. Oh my God. This entire movie is about Ethan Embry, right? Known as Preston. And he is about to move on with his life. He's about to go off to college. Everybody's going off to college, right? This Can't Hardly Wait is this whole movie surrounded around this one party before everybody graduates and goes off to live their fucking lives, right? And Preston has been in love with Jennifer Love Hewitt, and I'm not mad at him, okay? When I was younger, I'd had a thing. Jennifer Love Hewitt was my celebrity crush. Her and Topanga. Oh my God. Oh my God. You couldn't tell me about nothing about Topanga and J-Lo. The real J-Lo. All right, Jennifer Love Hewitt. I love that woman, and so did Preston. So this whole fucking movie is about this party where you meet all these goofy ass characters.
Or sex. What shall I do? 92%, yo. You know what that means, don't you? Huh? That means I got some 92% chance of embarrassing myself. I roll up on that shorty like, what's up, yo? She be like, you don't know 20 different ways to make me call you Big Papa? Because I don't, yo.
And Preston's whole goal is he ain't said shit to her his entire elementary career, his entire high school career. So he decides, fuck it. Before I leave and disappear, I'm going to express to Jennifer Love Hewitt how much I love Jennifer Love. So it was him working up the courage. And then it's just a bunch of zany shit that happens. But it's a terrible fucking movie. Like, it makes no sense. Who gives a shit? It's like, but that was in that era, the 90s fucking high school movies or that was the shit. And it still is. Every time this movie comes on, I'm not turning from it. Right? Classic shit. Classic shit. Number 7. Right? Trojan Wars. Okay? Trojan Wars. Another high school 90s classic. Boy is infatuated with girl, but the real love of his life has been his best friend, and he doesn't realize that till the end. Like, the classic storyline. Like, that has been in like fucking everything. But this one, fucking love it. The whole movie, right, is Corey Matthews' brother, Will Friedle, trying to lay the pipe to some chick, Marley Shelton, right? He is trying to lay the pipe on this chick Bridget in school. So the whole time, right, she broke up for some reason with some dude. And she's kind of like I guess she's like a popular chick and he's just like a regular dude. But he's smart and she needed him for something. And she opened the gateway. They had a conversation. And she's like, okay, we about to smash, right? He's there, right? He gets there. He's right at the finish line. But alas, there's no condom, right? He's right there about to smash and there's no condom. So the entire movie is my man running around the streets of wherever the fuck they're from, looking for a condom, trying to smash shorty that he has been just dying over. And a bunch of zany shit ensues on him trying to get a condom. He fucking runs and he like gets affiliated with a gang. He fucking gets his ass beat. He tries to break into places for condoms. Like, he loses his money, all type of shit. He remembers there's condoms somewhere. And then he finally gets the condom, shows up and realizes, I'm just gonna smash Jennifer Love Hewitt. And yes, Jennifer Love Hewitt is in this fucking movie, okay?
Tomorrow. Forever. Huh? That was pretty good, huh? Took me 6 months to memorize that.
Yeah, and it'll take me 6 months to forget.
What? Maybe I love it because I just love to watch her. Or maybe it was just a really good movie that was really trash, but it promoted safe sex, okay? He's a better man than I, right? She's a better person because, you know, I don't know. I don't know. The whole movie's about a condom. I thought it was special. Like, kudos to that writer who was like, you know what? Fuck the average love movie. Let's do a movie about a man trying to smash and he runs into bullshit trying to find a condom. But see, it's so original, man. It's original, right? It was trash, but it's a beauty in being different, all right? And we need more of this. We need more original trash, like, for real. Number 6, I have Killer Season with my nigga Killer Cam. Yes, that's a fact. Killer Cameron this is like, you know, I believe he did Paid in Full before this. And this was his chance to like write, direct, produce his own fucking movie. And it was just Cameron and his guys, man, like his entourage, like his homeboys. Nobody had acting training. He's he's pretending to be a grown ass man that just left high school. And then he loses the big basketball game, so he decides, okay, basketball is not the path for me. I'm gonna go sell drugs, obviously. Like that's the next career path. Like once your basketball career is done, you don't go get a job, you don't try to go to college. You go straight to, you know what, I'm about to sell some drugs. Obviously, right? Anybody in their right mind would do that, right? Okay. So he links up with his guys and he convinces them that they too will never be shit unless they all sell drugs with him.
Asses and chicken wings and fried rice every night. Talking about we ate good, man. Saying we thinking too fucking petty. We nickel and fucking diamond, man. T.
And then it goes into like, I love montages. Like nothing is better than a great montage. So then you have a drug rise montage. They go from weed to cocaine, and they go from wearing white tees to furs and jewelry. Shit that they already owned. Like so low budget, but so magnificent. Cause I just love non-actors acting. Like, I mean, nobody, it was just trash. And it couldn't have been a script. There couldn't have been no script concocted for this shit. And I own this movie. I laugh at it. I love it. It makes zero sense. And salute to you, Killer. I could use another Cameron movie. I really could. That would fill my spirit. He should be working on one. Killer, if you see this, please. Okay? Please. And then number 5, the Guyver. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Guyver. Many of y'all may not even know what the Guyver is. And rightfully so. It was a shit-ass movie that I particularly love. Okay? It's got Mark Hamill in it. I believe he's like... This was like... I don't know if this was his next thing after Star Wars or... I honestly don't know. Yeah, I believe he was like a detective. I vaguely remember, but I do own it. I should watch it later. But apparently this dude who is just a regular guy. Like, all these movies are regular guys, right? And then he stumbles upon this alien artifact, and when he got attacked, it attached to him to protect him. He transforms into the fucking Guyver.
Kick his ass, man. Get in there. Kick his ass. Get him. Get him. Come on, man. Come on. You're dead, dude. Get him. Get him.
Who is this space John Wick, right? Whooping ass all up and downtown, fighting crime. Then, obviously, when you have one alien organism, there's more. And so he runs into a band of fucking evil aliens who was ready to whoop his ass. And that's pretty much what it is. It's like a suit of armor, like Spawn or some shit. And it's like a weak ass Spawn. Spawn was a weak ass movie too. I should have put that. That's probably gonna be an honorable mention. But like, yeah, the Guyver. He just fucking transforms this suit of armor. He has the strength. He has the speed. He whoops ass, and that's it. I mean, you have to see it. It's just the corniness, the acting. It was just, oh, it was beauty. It was beauty, and it had that 80s mist. You know how all those 80s movies got like this dark cinematography mist around it? Like, it just looks fuzzy. I love it. I love it. I love shit quality movies. It's just, it takes me back to a wonderful place when I just sat in front of a TV screen for hours. Just like, it was only like eight channels on there, so you just pretty much watch whatever the fuck came on. So, just a good time. Faceoff. You goddamn right, Faceoff. With John Travolta and motherfucking Nicolas Cage. Yes. And you know what? That movie was so fucking cringe because you had John Travolta being this zany killer, right? Why am I keep using the word zany? Is that like the word of the day for me right now? I will never use that word again. That is the last time you'll ever see the fucking word come out of my mouth. Like, I'm not even gonna use anything that starts with the word Z. The fuck? But yeah, he is this psychopath, right? Killer. Yeah. He's this fucking psychopathic killer named Castor Troy, right? Salute to Pastor Troy. Love your music, bro. Castor Troy, who is like insane, right? He plays this over-the-top fucking psychopath killer. And John Travolta is fucking this hard-nosed FBI agent with this family. He loves to rub his hands down the face of, like, that is the nastiest shit. Like, he takes his whole hand, right, and all 5 of his fingers fucking spread, and he like caresses it down the face of his children and his wife. It is disgusting. And living in a time of pandemic like this shit right here to another person is like, you could be in prison. Like, that's a crime. Don't take your dirty ass hand and wipe it, spray, like every part of the face is touched. It's disgusting. But anyway, they Castor Troy is wounded, and the only way for John Travolta to like penetrate his business and like take him all the way down is if he uses his face. Uses Nicolas Cage's face. Like, he borrows his face for an afternoon. Like, you know, like one would like, hey, can I see the car? So I go to the grocery store. Hey, can I like, you know what I'm saying? You got some sugar I could borrow? This motherfucker is casually like, we're going to need your face. So they take Nicolas Cage's face and leave him with no face, by the way. They just fucking took his shit and said, here you go, John Travolta, go be him. Did some whack ass voice shit. Like, oh my God, this movie was so god awful. Like, and now he has to pretend to be Castor Troy. So now each character is acting as themselves, but as somebody else pretending to be them.
Wee, you good looking. You're hot.
It's like looking in a mirror, only not.
Did y'all follow that? It was fucking terrible. God damn, that was a horrible movie. It made no sense. The storyline made sense. Like, they clearly... I love movies like this because, like, they never take the obvious road, right? If you got Castor Troy, fuck it. Take him, sentence him, whatever. Or there's a bomb, like, oh, your brother. Fuck it. Okay? Use your resources outside of snatching people's faces. The fuck is wrong with you? Like, that's not even... What? Come on, Faceoff. But yeah, I loved it. I love that movie. Every time it comes on, I'm gonna watch it. It's a guilty pleasure. What the fuck you want from me? I'm sitting here trashing the shit out of it, and if it comes on right now, I'm fucking sitting right here like. Coming in at number 3, Con Air. Yeah, that's right. Another motherfucking Nicolas Cage movie. Nicolas Cage makes the best trash movies. He is the best trash actor, like, hands down. And he's like, he makes a lot of movies. Like, he's invested. And he's a fucking Coppola, I heard. So, I guess. But, goddamn, he makes some shitty movies. But Con Air? Right? First off, what's his name? Like, Jericho or some shit? I don't know. But the whole premise of that movie is what? He fucking was at a bar defending his woman's honor and fucking shoves a man's nose in his brain, and now, you know, he goes down for like manslaughter or some shit because he's a decorated war veteran or like soldier or some shit. And now release day is coming. He finally gets to meet his daughter. But at last, the plane that they're transporting all these horrible killer like motherfuckers, rapists, killers, all this shit, just the worst of the worst on one plane, right? And then you have John Malkovich, who's the fucking genius like he is. He's a genius and everything. Like, how do you be typecasted as a fucking mastermind or genius? But I don't know. John pulls it off well, though, because every time he does some shit, I believe it. I'm like, this motherfucker John Malkovich is, he's good. I love John Malkovich, by the way. Like, and, you know, he's had his fair share of shitty movies, but, you know, they're still good. He's still good in them. Like, he was the best thing in Con Air next to, what's that ugly motherfucker from Waterboy's name? The You Can Do It? No, not him. That wasn't him. The one with the cross-eyed. Buscemi. Steve Buscemi. All right? Loved him in Boardwalk Empire, too. That was a great fucking show, by the way. But I digress. Yeah, so then they're all on this plane. Then John Malkovich, about to John Malkovich some shit. Takes over the plane, right? And he's about to fly everybody to like the islands or some shit. So he bands all the bad guys together on the plane. They hijack it. I believe, who's in it? John Cusack is like the big detective dude in there. A lot of big names in this shitty ass movie, by the way. But yeah, and because he's such a good dude, Nicolas Cage, he is going to single-handedly take down all these felons and rescue everybody.
Right. You've been playing us all along. You a free man.
I said, put the bunny back in the box.
Which he does. There's very few casualties. I mean, a few security guards get popped. But all in all, for one man to take down everybody, he did pretty well. You know, he had a shitty-ass hairpiece. Like, I never want to see Nicolas Cage with this fucking long-ass, flowy hair. Like, the fuck is, like, what? No. It was trash. Just a trash movie. Trash lines, corny as shit. But a lot of big names. Like, for real. As I think about it. John Cusack, Steve Buscemi, fucking John Malkovich, Vin Rames, Dave Chappelle. God damn, that was an all-star cast. They had like everybody. How do you get all those good-ass people into one shitty-ass movie? That in itself is fucking a phenomenon. And I'll still watch it. And if you haven't, I suggest you do the same. Number 2. All right. Cabin Boy. Cabin Boy. My boy, Chris Elliott. Now, see, this is a Very low-key movie. I have never seen. I probably only talked to I don't think I've talked to anybody that's ever seen Cabin Boy. But Chris Elliott, one of the stars from one of my favorite shows, Schitt's Creek. So sad that shit ended. 6 very short seasons. They could have gave us more. But he's the owner of Schitt's Creek. Well, he's the mayor of Schitt's Creek, right? But Chris Elliott had a movie in which he starred in, Cabin Boy. And it was set in like, damn, what was it set in? The fucking 1800s, maybe? I want to say that, late 1800s, because when did they wear the fucking wigs? Like, when all the Englishmen wore the wigs when they were in court and shit. Like, what year was that? I'm not a history major. Whatever. But he is supposed to be meeting up with his pops, pretty much. And he gets on the wrong fucking boat, in which they don't treat him as royal as he should be, because he's a rich boy. He's a rich man. He has high standards.
You don't have any idea where she might be docked, would you?
You know what you are? You're one of those little fancy lads, aren't you? Boy, you're cute.
Okay.
Gosh, what a sweet little outfit. Is it your little spring outfit?
No.
You couldn't be cuter. You're so adorable. Oh, my.
But he ends up being a regular crew member. And they got him just doing, cleaning the deck, doing regular shit, but he doesn't know how to do anything because he's never worked a day in his life. And through that, he has sex with a fucking 4-armed blue chick on a mystical island. He just ends up becoming a man. It's a tale of nonsense. He becomes a man somehow by doing all this shit, and he goes crazy. It's a comedy. And I laugh my ass off. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing, but it's terrible. The storyline makes zero sense. It's just something they put together. And Chris Elliott killed that part. Like, I mean, when I honestly think about it, it's just a dude that got on the wrong boat at the end of the day. And a bunch of mystical shit happens, and he takes part in it, and that's it. Cabin Boy. That's number 2, but every fucking time, like I own that movie. I do. I purchased it. It's on DVD. I have it on DVD. It's somewhere in my room. I do. Salute to Cabin Boy. Salute to Chris Elliott. Love Schitt's Creek. And coming in at number 1, y'all ready? Drum roll. Battlefield Earth. You goddamn right. I love that fucking horrible movie. That movie might be the worst shit that ever graced movie screens. Like, and I think it was high budget too. Like, again, John Travolta is in it. He is in 2 of my favorite shitty movies. So was Nicolas Cage. So was Jennifer Love Hewitt. I don't understand. Maybe I just like them. And they just so happen to make good shitty movies. But anyway, Battlefield Earth. And I heard that this movie was like supposed to be the story of Scientology. Like their history, like what they believed happened. This is supposed to be like their Noah's Ark. Like this is supposed to be their origination. And once I heard that, I said, holy shit. Those Scientologists is next level. For real. But yeah, John Travolta plays a fucking 9-foot alien, him and Forrest Whitaker. And he's like this ambitious I don't know, employee. I don't even know what his rank is amongst the aliens. But they come to Earth on some, Planet of the Apes shit. I was like, is Scientology like steal their religion from Planet of the Apes? But instead of apes controlling humans, it was just aliens. And I mean, that's really what the movie is. But anyway, he wants to steal a bunch of gold so he could, from Earth, so he could rank up in the army, in the alien army. And he needs cheap labor. He needs slaves. Go figure. I mean, it's worked for this country. It's worked for a lot of places, but whatever, free labor. It is what it is. So he uses the man animals, which is just humans. We're just humans, and we're primitive and we're dumb, and they have spaceships. So okay.
Works for free. Man animals do.
What if we were to train them how to mine?
Man animals operating machinery. Have you blown a head gasket?
So he takes one chosen one, gives him all this knowledge, teaches him their language, and surprise, he fucking teaches all the other humans and lead this giant revolt where they take over ships, drop bombs, and fuck the aliens up, and that's it. Right? And now we're here. He did this so we could walk. But they had it set up to where it was post-apocalyptic, like Fort Knox, like the dude discovered Fort Knox and still had gold in there because they were mining for gold on Earth. Like, gold is valuable, not just to this planet, but clearly every other planet that's out there, right? Gold is valuable. And so he teaches them that shit, and the humans take over, right? They fucking whoop the aliens' ass because I believe they need, like, and they sent a bomb to their home world on some Stargate shit, which was pretty gangster. But yeah, it was Planet of the Apes with aliens at the end of the day, and it was a horrible, horrible fucking movie. Like, it might be one of the worst movies I personally ever seen in my life, and I have watched it maybe 3,000 times. What the fuck you want from me? I love shitty movies. I love B-rated movies. I love the corn syrup blood. Like, too real is like, what do you want from me? Hey, but that was it. If you haven't seen none of these movies, I highly suggest you get on your Amazons or you go to your local DVD shop if they even exist. I doubt you're gonna find this shit at Walmart. A lot of these movies. Get on it, do what you gotta do. But I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. I just want to give y'all something in between time. In the meantime, in between time, right? But yeah, as soon as I finish Godfather of Harlem, season 1's coming. And do your boy a favor, just in case, because you see I tried to do a little editing. I tried to do a little something. Subscribe, man. Hit that subscribe button. Help your boy out so YouTube could pay for this fucking content that I'm delivering to you. And share this to a buddy. They might like it. I don't know. But get in them comments and let me know, right, what y'all movie is, what y'all guilty pleasure movie is, and how y'all felt about mine. And if you felt like I named a good movie and you want to argue it, I got the time. I got the motherfucking time. You hear that? No kids. You goddamn right. I got the time. All right, but as always, man, protect your health, yourself, your wealth. I hope this did good for you. I hope you have fun with this, and I fuck with y'all, man. Be easy today, all right? Peace.